children, today we are going to discuss the book exercise of chapter 4 that we had discussed. So all of you take out your Primrose book 2 term 1 and take out page number 165. Take out page number 165. Now the heading of the chapter is Transport on Wheels. Now I am going to discuss the answers. So please hold a pencil in your hand and write the answers as I am discussing. Now we have to read and match the modes of transport. So first one, it is a car. We have to pay the driver a fare. So it is a type of car and you have to pay the driver a fare, means you have to give the money for the travel. So what is that means of transport? It is taxi. So please write taxi in the book, TAXI. It runs on tracks over long distances. Now this is a electric train. Now electric train runs on tracks. So you will write electric train. The third one is already done. It does not need fuel or electricity. It has 3 wheels. Which mode of transport has 3 wheels but it does not need any electricity? And that is the cycle rickshaw. Here there is no fuel is required, no petrol or diesel is required, and it does not even run with electricity. And you can see it has 3 wheels. So the answer is cycle rickshaw, which is already written in your book. Now we will see the next one. It is like a taxi with 3 wheels. Now the answer is auto rickshaw. Auto rickshaw has 3 wheels. So the answer is auto rickshaw and it runs with the help of petrol or diesel. Now next one is children. Many children and young people ride it. It has spokes, pedals and a chain. And the answer is a bicycle, isn't it? You all love to ride a bicycle. So you will write the answer as bicycle. It is sometimes used for weddings or ceremonies in India and is mostly pulled by horses. So the answer is what? It's a horse carriage. Now you can see in the picture that a horse is pulling the carriage. So it's a horse carriage. I hope you have completed this page. Now you can turn the page and come to the 7th point. It is driven on the road from one place to another and is used to carry heavy goods. So what carries heavy goods? Which mode of transport? It is a land transport and it is the truck. So you will write the answer as truck. It is used by farmers in their fields. Now this mode of transport, that is a tractor, is used by farmers in the field. So the answer will be tractor. It runs over the ground and also underground and it stops at stations. Many people in Kolkata, Delhi and Chennai use it. So it is the metro rail. Now you must have all traveled by a metro. So the answer is metro rail, and you will find a metro rail in different parts of our country and even worldwide. Next, the 10th point. This looks like a bus. On top of a bus, you can get onto one in London and some other cities of the world. So it's a double-decker bus. Now double-decker bus has a double floor. Okay, so it's a kind of bus and it has one more floor up where the passengers can sit. So it's a double-decker bus, and this bus you don't find in Delhi. Earlier it was there, but if you visit places like Mumbai and even in Kolkata and all, you find double-decker buses being used by commuters. Okay, so these are the different means of land transport, children, and I hope you have all written the answers. Now children, you know a wheel is an important discovery by man. Now all the modes of transport that we have discussed has wheels. Okay, now we will see some of the other means of transport and other places where wheels are used, like the steering of a car. Steering of a car is also in the shape of a wheel. Okay, and then a potter uses a wheel to make beautiful clay pots. You must have seen a giant wheel. The giant wheel also is in the shape of a huge wheel. So these are some of the different kinds of wheels, like steering wheel, potter's wheel, this is a potter's wheel, and a ferry wheel. Okay, so these are different kinds of wheel. So children, this was about chapter 4. Please complete your book exercise with the help of the video and learn about the different means of transport.